Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Marcelo reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Del Piero. Gattuso. And here's Baggio. And it's Baggio. Forced to go back. Xavi. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Yaya Toure. De Rossi. Nicely aimed pass. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Del Piero. Zola. Now it's Del Piero. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Maldini, played back into the centre. And here's Zola. Nice control.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Udinese yet to have an attempt on goal. Pirlo. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Zola. Xavi. And it's Marcelo. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. Marcelo. And it's Xavi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different. Tries one from range! And that was precious close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bergomi. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good run down the left. And it's De Rossi. Zola. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It's Bergomi. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo has it out wide and in space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bruno Fernandes considers his options. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Has to go back here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Crosses it, he leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bergomi. Zola is onto it in a flash. De Rossi, it's a sharp pass. Xavi, oh, there's a probing ball. Marcelo, lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Del Piero. Zola is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And that is well cleared. Gattuso. This looks promising. It's Griezmann! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Gattuso. Bergomi. Roberto Baggio. Griezmann. Now it's Del Piero.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
The final seconds now. That is the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Udinese certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 17. Griezmann.
So we're underway for the second half.
Udinese clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Zola. Little pass back. Spread it left. And it's Pirlo. Passes short and sharp, and this is Zola. Marcelo. Front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Del Piero. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ambitious ball here. Udinese, that could spell trouble. Messi! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Udinese have broken through, it's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Chance! That's really well cleared. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he latch on to this? And this is Xavi. He's got away. And that was nowhere near his best.
Udinese have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tries to pass it through. Pele picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Insigne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 42.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 6.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need...
Oh, a gilt edge! He's had a shot! Eto'o, good driving run. Albertini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pressing. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
De Rossi. Can he get it through? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Messi! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Eto'o. Bale. And that is masterful defending.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Insigne. That's an excellent interception.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Messi has found the net here, of course. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Udinese can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That has not gone well. No way through, so back it comes. Udinese with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. A brilliant save! And he can thump it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's well seen too. It'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Moran getting this one clear. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Udinese are looking to go forward now. He is through here. That's tidy. Marcelo aimed at the far side. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo and body! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Pato. Pato. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Marcelo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a nicely weighted pass. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Half an hour played now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's been shifted off it. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass.
And the shot! Goal! Udinese! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Udinese, after 36 minutes, is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Udinese have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Udinese looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Mane is in a really good position out wide. And he shoots! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Estadio Universitario, one of Mexico's leading venues since the 1960s, which has featured so heavily in competitions international, intercontinental, but it is primarily the home of Tigres. There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack, with many shaky defences about.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marcelo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Udinese finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through? Yaya Toure. Marcelo. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Looking for the fob. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Ndika can clear it away. Can he spark a counter here? De Rossi. Xavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in. Kimmich.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Camavinga. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ndika spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great chance here to level it up. And this is Mane. He's played it back. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The less said about that pass, the better. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Marcelo. He's found a way through. That's good play. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. And the counter is on. Cannavaro cuts it out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh no, no circumventing. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Udinese really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Udinese with the corner, they're first. Xavi. And now a sudden chance to counter. So what can they make of this? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mane. Alvarez, who does have an assist to his name. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Oh. Alvarez! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Kimmich.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Howson. Mane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that's the end of the first 45. Udinese have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Udinese are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Al padre de un niño con mochila verde se le solicita amablemente ponerse en contacto con miembros del personal. Se va a realizar un cambio.
The second period is on the way. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go...
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Udinese visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man
takes a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great header! Oh, brilliant save. Tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through. He's had a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Nesta, searching pass he's played there. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Towards the back stick. That's not going far. Oh, what has happened here? Showing good feet. Ndika, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Alvarez, and this is Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Bale, now it's Eto'o. He's looking wide. Marcelo is onto this. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And the shot! In he goes again! He's got a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
That's rather hopeful. And Messi! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Udinese certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Doué. Doué going forward. Now it's Alvarez. Shot could be on. He is through here. Doué! Xavi. Messi. Oh, well played. Bale. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Not the most accurate pass.
Alvarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Howson. Milan are looking to break at pace. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Yaya Toure. That's destined for the flank. And it's Marcelo. Shoots! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Udinese are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Doué. Doué, big chance! And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Bale reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
He's having a pop! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafael Varane. Bergomi. And it's De Rossi. Cannavaro makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. That's a sharp finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, there was small hope for an offside decision, but I think he held his run, anticipating the ball perfectly. It's a good goal and an even better link-up for me.
Udinese are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's rising! Just cruising! They are cruising! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dani Olmo making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gerassi. Dani Olmo has it in a wide position. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Cannavaro. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! And that's it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And now he has two. He's had a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. And it's Olmo. Rodri. Baresi. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found a way through, and this is Eto'o. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Girassi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Yaya Toure. Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Bruno Fernandes tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eto'o. Baresi calmly anticipates. Lopez plays it in low. Bruno Fernandes. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Udinese really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Udinese enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So we're underway for the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Toure is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Griezmann touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Kimmich. And this is Bale. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Bale. Oh, super find. And he shoots! He's put it wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And it played right into his path. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Girassi running with intent. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bruno Fernandes. Dani Olmo. This is promising. Well timed, excellent interception. Griezmann. And it's Olmo. Facing up to his adversary. This is a form. Dani Olmo! No, that's just wide.
Dani Olmo really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, that's ambitious. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Rodri.
Udinese couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Xavi, spread to the right. Bruno Fernandes. That is lovely. Out towards the flank. Xavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bale made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And it's Olmo. Lopez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Lopez. Shot could be on. Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Dani Olmo. Backward it goes. That has been slung wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Eto'o, and he's had it nicked away. Xavi. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Xavi. Lopez. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. He might be in here! And he's there to belt it away.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
No way through, so back it comes. Nicely aimed pass. And that is that. Udinese looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. And the finish! Hazard getting forward. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Hazard. Quick look, then plays it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run, and here's Hazard. And this is Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar... Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And again! Goal! Udinese! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alonso. Yaya Toure. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they're back on the ball again. Bruno Fernandes! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Over to the other side. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a good one he's making out on the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had it taken off him. And he shoots! Distributed tidily.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, look, he's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Xavi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yamal, and that's been intercepted. That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Marcelo. Oh, that is a nice touch. A heavy challenge.
Udinese really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And now the breakaway. Marcelo providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Aubameyang. Hazard. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. In with the challenge. Xavi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been cut short. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Udinese coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Udinese can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos dar os parabéns ao nosso aniversariante de hoje. Substituição em andamento.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Udinese leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Udinese come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and he's managed to get free. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Varane was in no mood for any of that. Aubameyang. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him in. Great chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look better. And the shots! And it's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair...
He's having a hit! Off the post! It's a goal kick. That's a sharp pass. The Rossi calmly anticipates. And it's Yaya Toure. Good take, and is he in? So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Marcelo, great challenge, time to perfection. Neymar, he's looking wide. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Udinese do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cannavaro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar. And here's Azar. Serginho. And he's heaved it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, what has happened here? And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And Aubameyang! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
And we have our very first corner.
Camisa 17. Camisa 8. Neymar. Camisa 13. Camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
Camisa 11. Camisa
He is through here.
Camisa 5.
Great ball, and he's in here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Eto'o. A lot of space ahead of him. Looking for options for movement.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, it rattles the bar. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Goes long and straight. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Udinese really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs the...
There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Argentina restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. He is through here. Keeper has taken decisive action. The Rossi making good progress. Varane makes the interception. Marcelo driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he welcomes it in. Nesta. Pullet. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. He's looking wide. Marcelo.